Welcome to the channel. In this video, I will dive into what is Adobe Firefly and what are they focusing on? How they are focusing on ethics while building Firefly, and how they have trained, tested and used community feedback for the AI model. How Firefly has a significantly different approach when compared to AI models like Midjourney or Stable Diffusion, or any AI model which is into art generation. What tools is Adobe working on, and what tools are currently available in the beta? In point 5, I show you how to access Adobe Beta. It's a simple process, you usually get access in a few days. And finally, I would be testing the available tools with some prompts and vector images. I would only give you the prompts, as Adobe in beta does not allow the images to be used commercially. I would also share the original images I used for the Recolor Vectors tool as I created them. I would include the link in the description below. So let's get started. What is Adobe Firefly? Firefly is a creative AI generative model that will be integrated into all Adobe products. Currently, they are focusing on image and text effect generation. Firefly is currently in beta. You can try out 3 of their features: text-to-image, text effects, and recolor vectors. For now, they only support the English language, but they plan to add more languages. You can request a language through their Adobe Community Forum or Discord server. Firefly only works on desktop browsers like Chrome, Safari, Edge, and Firefox. They do not support tablets and mobile devices at the moment. Now let's talk about ethics. This is kinda important as the United States has amended their laws for AI generated in reference to who owns the copyright of these arts. I will cover another video explaining the USA copyright law amendment, but for this video, I want to focus a bit on ethics because Adobe is being very transparent about the way they have trained the AI models. Firstly, Adobe has trained the AI model to be commercially safe because it uses its own Adobe stock images to train Firefly. Contributors in their community curate Adobe stock images, and Adobe moderates their stock content. They have run hundreds of thousands of images through their testing system to see what harm is being created. When they see any harm, they can expand their data by adding more data to balance the harm. They also build filters on top of Firefly content, which they find unsuitable for the AI model. Secondly, since Adobe has used Adobe stock images for training their AI model, they think the contributors to the stock images should be compensated. They are working on a compensation model for Adobe stock contributors. Lastly, let's talk about feedback when you see an image that is sensitive or harmful. You can, in the beta, respond with a flag and notify the team. Once flagged, they take it, give the content to their moderation team, and take appropriate actions, like adding filters to change the AI model or adding more data to balance it. Now let's move on to what tools are accessible in Adobe Beta and what they are working on. They are working on 10 tools, 3 are available for beta testing. So, they would have 13 tools integrated with their applications like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, etc. In painting, this tool allows you to use a brush to add, remove, or replace objects in an image. You can then generate a new image with the text prompt to fill in. Personalized results, this tool allows you to generate images based on your own object or style. I am not entirely sure what they mean by this. I am assuming this is an image-to-image generation. Text-to-vector, this is an exciting feature for me. This tool will allow you to create an editable vector image from text. I don't think any popular AI generator model has an editable vector. For the vector to be editable, it has to be in an Illustrator-supported file format. Extend image, this is basically outpainting but seems superior. It changes the aspect ratio with a single click. Assuming if I generate an image with a ratio of 4:7, I can outpaint it with a single click and extend the ratio. Excited about this feature significantly if it can extend my existing images, which are non-AI generated. 3D to image, as per the Adobe website. This tool will generate images from the interactive positioning of 3D elements. I don't know what that means, as I have zero experience in 3D. If you know about it, let me know in the comments below. Text to pattern, I think I would use this feature the most whenever Adobe rolls it out. This tool would be highly time-saving as I could generate a seamless vector pattern just by a text prompt. I am looking forward to this tool. Text to brush, this is an excellent tool by Adobe. Having this tool built in Adobe apps will co-pilot my creativity to the next level, as I can define the brush precisely like I want it. In many of my artwork, I have to use a lot of brushes. Most of the time, I have purchased or created these brushes from scratch. Creating your brush from scratch is time-consuming. I often don't get the exact brush I like, even when purchasing. So definitely looking forward to this tool. Sketch to image, I stopped sketching some time ago, but this tool will help many artists. With this tool, you can convert your sketches into full-color images. Text to template, this tool allows you to create editable templates from details text prompts. For example, you can create flyers for a party, say a template for your child's birthday invitation or banners, or even design a logo. Check this video out, which you can find on firefly.adobe.com. They demonstrate the tools and how it integrates with their app.
Yeah!
This function is excellent.
Whoa!
This is awesome and unexpected.
Oh.
So this is how you use the 3D function. Cool. This is the text to template tool I was talking about. Conversational editing? Nice. This tool I am looking forward to. It will save me a hell lot of time.
Rock on, BB.
Combine Photos tool is fantastic. Upscaling. Totally mind-blowing. So that's what Adobe is going to come up with. Impressive. Let's move on to how to sign up for Adobe Firefly Beta. Go to firefly.adobe.com. Click on Join the Beta. Here, check out the top right, and you can see Request Access. Click on that. Adobe Firefly Invite Request. You need to have an Adobe ID and be 18 or older to participate. Okay, click on the instructions and see how to sign up for an ID if you don't have one.
Oh.
It's pretty simple. Go to accounts.adobe.com and click Create a new account. Let's go there. Here, click on Create a new account. After you create a new account, go back to the Firefly website. I already have an Adobe account, so let's go back. Here, fill in your name, Adobe email ID, and country, and tick mark what you do. If you don't do any of these and want to try them out, tick mark creating content for social media, graphic design, photo editing, etc. Then type in a good reason for using the generative AI. For example, I want to use generative AI for graphic designing for social media and other projects. Let me fill in a dummy form. By the way, don't do this and fill in all the correct details. After you click Next, you will get a message to thank you for signing up. They will send you an invite via email. It took me approximately about 3 or 4 days, I think. So wait for it. In the meantime, you can join their Discord server. The link is on the top right of the page. Now let's move on to test the available tools. First, we check out Recolor vectors. I have some vector images and icons with me, and let's see how good this tool is. I won't be using AI-generated vectors. I will use my artwork created over the years using Illustrator and Photoshop. I am uploading the first SVG. This is a flat design but will demonstrate the recolor options better. Let's try red with black and green retro colors. Okay, so black is included only in the third image. Let's work with that. You can check my original image at the top right. Let me like the third image so Adobe knows it's more accurate to the prompt. You can download the image in SVG vector format. However, I want to take you to the reshuffling option. Let's try that. The shuffle only reshuffles the colors shown within the different vector layers. This one looks good. Let's like it again. They have given some sample prompts like salmon sushi, dark blue midnight, terracotta desert. Let's try summer by the sea. Well, these are somewhat accurate. Let's try salmon sushi. Excellent. I am hungry now. Jokes apart, trying sandy stone beach.
Oh.
Trippy disco lights, that could be funky.
Whoa.
Funky and nice. Really trippy. Terracotta desert. Too brownie for my taste. Okay, enough playing around. Let's go back to my original red with black and green retro colors. Fast forwarding the video till I settle on something I like. I like this one. Before I play around with 2 more SVG vectors, you need to understand what harmony is and what all the options mean. It will help you to choose the colors you want and manipulate your image accurately. To understand harmony, here is a color chart that explains whatever harmony color scheme options Adobe has in its beta. Warm colors are those in the red, orange, and yellow families. At the same time, cool colors are those in the green, blue, and purple families. A complementary color scheme is a color harmony consisting of two colors opposite to each other on the color wheel. This combination creates a strong visual contrast and can make the colors appear more vibrant. Complementary color schemes are often used in design, art, and fashion to create visually striking and balanced compositions. Analogous color schemes are frequently used in design, art, and fashion to create a sense of unity and balance in a composition. An analogous color scheme is a color harmony consisting of colors adjacent to each other on the color wheel. This color combination creates a harmonious and visually appealing effect because the colors share similar hues and often have a common base color. A triad color scheme is a color harmony consisting of three colors evenly spaced around the color wheel, forming an equilateral triangle. This combination creates a balanced and visually striking effect because the colors are equally distributed, providing contrast and harmony. Triad color schemes are often used to create dynamic and vibrant compositions. A split complementary color scheme is a color harmony consisting of one base color and two colors adjacent to its complement on the color wheel. This color combination provides the visual contrast of a complementary color scheme, while offering the harmony of an analogous color scheme. Split complementary color schemes are often used to create a balanced and dynamic composition. A square color scheme is a color harmony that consists of four colors that are evenly spaced around the color wheel, forming a square. This color combination provides a rich variety of hues, offering contrast and harmony. Similar to split complementary color schemes, square color schemes also are used to create visually balanced and dynamic compositions. Now that we have the basics of color harmony out of the way, let's go around and play with Adobe Firefly. I want to show you one SVG, which is black and white. Firefly can add color to it very accurately.
Oof.
Zombie is censored. Let's then try green glow. I hope that works. Perfect. Look at the original image. It accurately only colored the hand. Mind you, everything is black and white in the original vector. This one looks great, so let's give it a thumbs up. Let's give the zombie hand a trippy look. Nice, I like the second one. Pink hand with green nails, really trippy. Let's try one last vector for this tool, a simple heart with polka dots pattern on the background. I want to change the color to blue and yellow.
Ugh.
Not the yellow I want. How about if I add the word bright?
Huh?
No change. Let me try a vibrant.
Grr.
Still not getting that bright yellow. Let me try the colors blue and yellow without changing anything else.
Yeah.
That did it. Look at the first image. Perfect. Let's move on to the second tool. Let's try their text effects. Look at the beautiful styles. Wonderful? Ain't it? To be honest, from what I have tested, whatever they have showcased and whatever is their predefined styles work wonderfully. Let me explain why this feature is significantly limiting in its current state. Say you want the text, a number 5, for your child's birthday. And let's say you have a girl who likes unicorns. All is well and good. It generates some beautiful text effects, and by the way, what is shown in the thumbnails does not always appear exactly as the generated text. I think that's a bug. But anyways, look at some of the generations. They are cute and beautiful. You can choose the various fonts listed. You can also select the type of text effect like tight, medium, or loose text effects. Loose will go beyond the letter, and a tight will be confined to the letter. Notice again how the thumbnails don't match the generated text. This is beautiful. Say you have a 5-year-old boy and you want to create something like a unicorn, but his favorite comic character, cartoon character, a superhero, or even a simple thing as a car. Adobe cannot generate these into number 5. I have tried various things, but they just won't. So I am not sure why there is a prompt here. This is taking ethics too far. I can understand you need license, say for a Star Wars character, but you can definitely have vague figure with a lightsaber. That's not breaking any copyright, neither would just a flying superhero. Their own sample effects, however, works beautifully. Try sushi, for example. I am extremely disappointed with this tool at its current state. Let's proceed to try out the text-to-image generation. On every image generated by Firefly will have credentials built into that image. So when you click it, it will show it AI generated. They also have a test tool to check if the image generated is AI or not. Let's test it and see how this works. Well, it doesn't work well. This is generated by Midjourney. Once I edit it or upscale it using Stable Diffusion, the credentials are lost. Even with their own generated AI image, you can remove the credentials. I will not explain how to do that as I firmly am against piracy. However, Adobe's solution needs work. Also, other AI art generators don't save credentials. And even if they decide to do so, how do you stop people from circumventing it? As of now, I support what they are doing. I feel it's not practical enough. Maybe they will have something better once Firefly is out of beta. But again, millions of art will be floating without credentials by that time. Let's go ahead and see how impressive is their generative art tool. A dandelion petals flying away in a mystical forest surrounded by fairies. These are nice. Let's try and check out some of their options to enhance this. Let me clear art. Go to Styles and click All to see all the styles they have. Let's try graphic. Hyperrealistic. Bokeh effect. Bioluminescent, I want some glow to it. And vibrant, with low lighting, so the glow is more prominent. And shot from below.
Wow.
These turned out to be beautiful. I haven't tried these before. I am just doing this as I go. Let me try the second prompt. This one is a scene from The Matrix, a young woman with scarlet red dress walking with confidence surrounded by crowd passing by. Focus only on the young woman blurring out the crowd. I am selecting art and generating. The first one looks perfect. I added a vector look, bokeh effect, warm tone, studio lighting, and wide angle. It messed up everything. Let me remove these effects and try. This is still not fine. Let me remove all the effects, hoping to get the earlier image I liked. And we are back to what I like. You can click on the image you like and say show similar. This generates variations. And I like the fourth one here. Let's try hot air balloons over Tuscany, Italy, green lush fields, beautiful clouds. These are not what I was looking for. Let me try some effects. I am adding low poly, digital art, and minimalism. Pastel color tone, golden hour, and wide angle. Spot on. These are precisely what I wanted. The second one is my favorite. Trying the last prompt before I conclude the video. A panda holding a sign with the text, "I love you" on the beach. Let me first choose the graphic style. What happens if I change it to written on the sign? The text is still all over the place. I got an idea from the first image. Let me remove the word "I" and just keep the text "love you" in the prompt. Adding digital art and golden hour to the prompt. These are very cute.
Mwah.
Now I want my cute panda to be in Antarctica. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
Oh.
He became sad. Let's bring a smile to his face. I hope this helps.
Aww.
Look how cute and happy he is now. Let's just put a warm tone to the artwork. That's it. We have a happy, smiling panda in Antarctica. And the fourth image says it all. Adobe Firefly will be a great tool. In fact, it's a set of tools that will be integrated into the entire Adobe suite. That's what differentiates it from other AI art generators. Tools like image to vectors, from which I can import SVG layers directly in Illustrator or Photoshop, are lovely. I have not seen any AI art generator to be able to generate vectors or images in layers. Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and others will have to catch up. I don't think they will go away entirely, but they have serious competition now. Other AI art generators will always be there, and Adobe Firefly will have its own space. But
Yeah.
I look forward to Adobe releasing all its graphics, vector, artwork, and video editing tools. If you have watched till here, thanks. Please like and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to receive a notification as soon as we upload a new video.